Cool.
Hello and welcome to Three Questions with my buddy Justin Obi from Obey Creative. Hey Justin, welcome to the show today, my friend.
Thanks, Kevin. Excited to be here.
So let's just jump right in. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah. So at Obey Creative, we help brands grow themselves by creating community around them, by building really strong community. We do that through branding, brand visual identity, brand strategy, brand identity. And then we do tons of content creation. So we're shooting here in the studio all the time. That could be product photography, lifestyle, or video for social. And then everything is awareness, right? So deploying that content across digital everywhere, right? That could be your website, social media, but we really help with the awareness piece. So, influencer campaigns, affiliate programs, etc. That's all what we do.
So Justin, what I see is people get really excited when they first start because they meet someone like you. Hey, you need content, man. And we do a couple videos and they don't go viral. Well, geez, that one didn't get a lot of likes. And then we just stop.
Yep.
I guess I ain't really good at this, and they just give up. What advice do you have for someone that's struggling to find what they should be saying?
Yeah, I would just know that it's a process, right? So first you have to take a step back and make sure the strategy is correct, and then identify your core content buckets. All right, so these are your content pillars, and then you can even tweak them a little bit to say, all right, we're going to talk about 50% of this, 25% of this, and 15 and 5 and 10, right? All those content pillars, that helps drive what you're going to talk about every single time you get on camera. But I'm a big believer in move fast, right? And iterate along the way. Move fast and course correct. Yep. And so even I would tell if you're afraid to do this, right? The best way to get better and better and better about speaking on camera is to just do it. Do it repetitively over and over again, and you will grow. I think even like huge personalities like Mr. Beast, right? He's on record saying like, yeah, my early videos sucked. Yeah. Everybody has a day one. Yeah. And so like you just keep going and pushing forward. Social is a process. It's a long tail investment. It's not going to pan out after like 3-5 videos. And I think a lot of people say, hey, a lot of our clients will say, hey, I can do social, or like, hey, my nephew is 21, he can do it, right? And it's unfortunate because a lot of people that fall into that camp, the other really important piece of social is consistency. Amen. And it takes a massive volume of content to really start moving the needle. And so we tell all our clients, like, this is going to be a 6 month to a year program that we're working with you to create. Basically, with us, they don't have to worry about social again. Yep.
Now,
we take care of it all.
Justin, how often do you think people should be posting? Is it different for every channel, or different for every client?
Yeah, I think we're having our clients post basically every day, and that we'll post maybe 3 or 4 reels a week. And then we fill it in with different, carousel posts are great for Instagram. So those are the swipe posts that usually educate on a topic, right? And so the swipe allows you to easily digest that big, dense topic, right? And then like some personality photos and stuff like that. So it's maybe a quote. So we handle all your photography, video needs, and graphic design when it comes to content. And so the best way to keep up with it would be a nightmare for any business owner to say, hey, we're going to do it every single day. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
I have a follow-up question. So just for me, my best post on my realist post, hey, everyone, this is how I messed up today. I'll get so many more likes than, hey, here's the #1 networking tip. You'll make $1 bazillion. If I did that versus like, hey, let me tell you, this is what I messed up today. I did this. I noticed my likes, my comments just spike because it's real.
It's relatable. It makes you real. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great tactic. You know, it's not even a tactic. I think it's a good strategy, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's just being real with people. And I think a lot of it's called social media for a reason, right? And so
I joke, it's right
being
in the word. So
right, like be social, it's about people. It's about having fun on camera.
yeah.
That's even something I have to remind myself a lot. I think a lot of us get on camera and suddenly like assume this, other identity. And I'm like, oh, I have to be very businesslike and,
Yeah.
talk different. But I think just be yourself, right? Like have fun with it. And that's your unique identifier as a brand, is the personality behind it. So yeah,
It is kind of funny
great point.
when you look back on your old videos. You're like,
It is.
God, for me, it's like, hey, I was really fat in that video, or I had a horrible haircut, just like, but again, everyone has their day one. And I always
Yeah.
laugh, people ask me, because I do a fair amount of videos, like, what's the key? And I always laugh and I go, Justin, don't watch your stuff. Because I find that
Yes.
watch
Yeah.
the video, I'm like, oh my God, I said 3 times, I was like, God, I should have combed my hair, whatever. It's so focused on every word we say that at the end,
Yeah.
how was your message? Did you get the message across clearly? So
Yep.
stop
Yep.
looking at what our hair looks like and look at what our message was.
Well, I think that's a huge value about hiring a coach or another, like an agency like us, because we are not you. And so meaning my lens, I'm looking at it differently, and I'll look at your video and say, this is fire. This is awesome, Kevin. Like, we're posting this. You might be like, I don't know, like, and if it's just you might delete it. You know,
Yeah.
that's that. And just as a side, a lot of people will post and they'll say, they'll check back in a couple hours and be like, oh, it only has 3 likes. And then
Yeah.
they'll delete it.
Oof, no.
And you have to have the confidence, just like, all right, keep that up, because sometimes it takes a little time for the algorithm to kick in.
Yep.
And we've had videos that didn't perform right away, and all of a sudden a month later, that's the number one spiking video.
Yeah.
So
But
absolutely, I think, yeah, just post it and don't look at yourself. That's
yeah.
so true.
But you can look at it and see what your audience is into, though, right? Where I can go back and say, well, I went in this direction.
Sure.
I said
Absolutely.
this, and oh my God, it spiked. So
And that's, yeah.
need that, right?
Yeah, you need that. And it's always good to see look at the data from months behind and say, all right, this is why this spiked, right? We need to talk about this more. And that's something we check in weekly with our clients all the time, saying, hey, this is what's working, this is what's not. So while we have, a clear strategy and content calendar set up, it's always fluid. If suddenly we have a fun post and we're talking about something that we didn't even calculate into the whole strategy,
Yep.
but it performs really, really well, we're going to do more of that. So
makes sense.
I
So
think that's important.
what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more?
Yeah, they can always follow me. I practice what I preach as much as I can. So I'm out there on social as well, putting out videos constantly. So it's at Justin Obey, OBEY. So it's like Obey,
Yeah.
Obey Creative. And then we have our company name is at Obey Creative. You can email me at justin@obeycreative.com. So
Awesome.
I'm pretty easy to find.
Yes, you are. So Justin, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call us a show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kevin. I appreciate you.